Hey everyone, how is it going? All right, so I wanted to hop on here and chat with you guys about something that's been really tugging over my heart and just speak to you guys, okay? So hear me out here. First off, if you don't know who I am, because I know that people come in and out of this page all the time, my name's Ashton Meyer. I am a health and fitness coach. I run my own business. I've been doing this for 7 years, and it became a passion that grew over time. I had like half my L5 disc removed in my back and made a decision to become healthy and fit so that I could just be there for my kids, right? Like grow in confidence, grow in strength, and just have the energy to keep up with my children and want to be there for their life, pretty much. So I lost 100 pounds in 18 months, and it's been, 7 years it's been going on. I even went through a pregnancy during this journey as well, too. And it's, hey, Megan, how's it going? Just as people are hopping on, just say hey. But it just grew. Like the way that my life has changed, and just like it would take me an hour to talk to you guys. Seriously, I feel like my nose ring is turned around. It would take me hours, and days to really just lay out my story for you guys, to sit there and tell you what has gone on in my life, for how much it's actually truly changed. And I don't want to say I don't have that time. I could, but would people really listen to it? Maybe it'll eventually be a book sometime, but my life has changed dramatically, that I want to help people start to make these changes in their life because of what it can do for them and their family. So like I said, it became a passion and a drive to help people rise to their maximum potential. And that's what I want to do. And of course, that's what I'm doing, right? Hey guys, how's it going? So quickly, recently I've been hearing a lot of stuff, people are like, hey, I want to join you. I see your before and after photos. You've lost a lot of weight, right? I've lost over 100 pounds. You're working out every single day. You're a single mom of 4, and yet you're still, you're all over the place, and you're doing this and you're doing that, and I want to do this and I want to do that. And I'm like, okay, so what do? I sit down and I talk with people, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on whether we get on a call or whatnot, but I love to talk to people and figure out what their goals are, right? And I feel like it's important to know what their goals are, why their goals are, okay? So I lay out what I feel would work best for them in their life. And what is it? There's an investment, right? There is an investment no matter what it is that you're going to do. It's the same thing that you guys, how do I say this? If you want to grow personally, you're going to invest in yourself, right? Like, let's say, for instance, you are a gymnast, okay? And you want to be the best gymnast in the world. You want to go to the Olympics and everything. What are you going to do? Are you going to learn it on your own to be a gold medal gymnast? Absolutely not. You're going to invest in a trainer, in an instructor, someone who can give you wisdom and guidance, and someone who's had other gold medalists, right? Like, you're like, okay, this person's had 5 gold medalists go to the Olympics. I want to train there. Why? Why do people do that? They put that time and they put that money into it, and they invest because you invest in someone or something that you want to accomplish or do that they've already done. Does that make sense? So there's usually always an investment in anything that you're doing in your life. And becoming healthy and fit was an investment in my life that has lasted for 7 years, and it's going to continue on. It's going to be going on 8 years. It's been a lifetime change, and it's dramatically changed my life in more ways than one. Like I said, I would have to talk forever. So people are like, man, I can't afford that. Or I don't have enough money for that, or I don't have this or that. And you know what? I totally understand, because I've been in a place where I was homeless And it's totally get it. I also still invested in myself and invested in my health or in my kids because I wanted to make sure that I was able to take care of what God's given me, my kids. Okay, I need the energy. I need to be able to focus. I need mental clarity and everything. So I still invested during that time. However, I remember when I first started, and let me tell you here this quick. It's a quick story. But when I first started, someone brought up to me, hey, you want to try Shakeology and stuff? And I'm like, no, it's good. I can't afford it. I said that. I was like, I can't afford it. However, I was smoking cigarettes at the time. I was going out to eat probably at least once a week, if not twice a week. I spent $20 going out gambling every single week. You look at it, people buying shoes, more clothes, more this, more that. So the fact that people tell me that they don't have money to put towards it, and there's nothing wrong with doing those things. If you want to go out and spend your money in like a different lifestyle in a different manner, that is okay. I'm not knocking it by any means. But when people tell me, hey, I can't afford it, I don't have the money for it, but yet I can see them buying a brand new purse or buying a brand new car or buying this or buying that. No, it's really not that you can't afford it. It's really the fact that you need to tell me, hey, you know what? I'd rather invest my money in entertainment and my addictions than I do in getting healthy and fit. And then I'll be okay. Then we're getting real here, right? I don't see any hearts going up or anything. People must be like really quiet, like, man, she's hitting me in the sweet spot. Because it's true. I used to feed my addictions with the money, going out, getting whatever I wanted to, and saying that I didn't have the money to invest in my health and fitness or invest in my personal growth and do these other events that would grow me to become a better person because I valued my addictions more than I valued personal growth, more than I valued getting healthy and fit. And so it was then when I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to put my kids on a scale and I'm going to put all my addictions and all the things that I necessarily don't need, including like cable and all of the entertainment stuff on this. Could I look at my kids and tell my kids, hey, you guys, I'm so sorry, but I thought like eating as much junk as I wanted to, smoking cigarettes, drinking, going gambling, all of these things were way more important than you. So now I have diabetes, I have cancer, I have this, I have that. I might not live for another 5 more years or this or like, no. If I can do whatever I can do to prevent myself from any sort of diseases, I'm going to do that because my kids are way more valuable than all of these things. These are just things. They're going to be gone. They're going to be away. But if I can take care of what I have, and I'm not saying that crazy things don't happen to people who are healthy. They do, right? But there's something that we can actually be wise and make wiser choices and possibly prevent that stuff, right? Yes? No? I see eyeballs on here, but I'm not seeing anybody respond. People are like, Ashton, I'm going to turn you off. You're telling me to get rid of my cable? Heck yes! I'm telling you to look at it as a scale-based point. What is more valuable to you? Is getting healthy? Is having the energy? Is bringing mental clarity? Is happiness and joy and all this other stuff more important than all this entertainment-based things, possessions? Just take a look at that. Just when you get the point where you're like, hey, I really want to do this, but I don't have the money for it. Really look at what you're spending your money in. What are you doing? So what I wanted to bring to your attention though, what this whole video is about, is that the biggest thing that people get when they join with me, when they make an initial investment, and the initial investment is pretty dang cheap. It's $160 is like what I would prefer people to invest in because it gets them like the workout and the nutrition, but they get me. They get me as their free coach, and I invest a lot of my time into helping people, into coaching them. I work one-on-one. I don't do Facebook messages with them. I'm like, do not Facebook message me because I don't get to those right away. I do Marco Polo where it's video like this back and forth. I do calls with them. I am texting back and forth with them. So I am there with them 100%. And you know what? My time is valuable and precious. I've got 4 kids. I'm running my own business. So to sit here and be like, oh, no, it's okay, da-da-da-da. No, sometimes I'll put people in my group who haven't invested in it and stuff. But that initial investment gets me as their coach. And I know that I can help people start to believe that they can accomplish these goals that they have for their life. That I know that if they invest, that I'm going to be planting a lot of different seeds into their life where they're going to start to be able to love themselves, grow in confidence, possibly find faith, but help them with their health and fitness. So for me, I'm like $160. You're getting me for $160? Come on now. I think I'm a lot worth more than that, just saying, because we're priceless and we're valuable, and our time that we give and our attention that we give is something so great. Like, it's priceless, right? Okay. So anyways, like I said, I want you guys to just take just really process that and everything, and like I said, if people want to invest in different ways, such as entertainment and doing this and doing that, it's totally okay, but you need to quit saying that you can't afford this, because where there's a will, there's a way. You will find a way to make something happen, because you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting something to change. For instance, I have a few girls that I've been talking to about coaching, because coaching has changed my life. It's given me the ability to be at home with my kids, to go from homeless to home, to be able to provide for my family, also being able to be at home to provide, because sometimes it can be hard if you're a single parent and you're working a job. Paying for daycare, it's like you're bringing in nothing, right? So I'm like, okay, how can I make this happen? How can I be at home with my kids so that I'm not doing the daycare, plus I'm being able to load them up with the values and principles that I want them to see? Okay, let's run my own business. And I'm running a business of helping other people. Like, I am not ashamed to talk about me growing an income with this, because I know that I'm adding so much value. I know that I'm inspiring people, and this compound effect is changing so many lives. Like, my paycheck is a direct reflection of how many lives are being changed. And I'm so thankful for it. So I have these girls that are like, oh, I can't afford this right now. And I'm like, then join as a coach. And they're like, I just said I can't afford it. I'm like, do you not hear what I said? Like, your life is, why not work on your health and fitness? I started working on my health and fitness, and then I was sharing my journey because I was excited about what was happening. And so in doing that and sharing it and people seeing my journey change, and they're like, Ashton, what are you doing? They saw not only my physical transformation, but the way that my attitude changed, the way that the confidence changed, the way that I spoke. Things changed so much. My kids see that. They're like, Mom, you're so full of joy and laughter. I get these messages right here. This is my daughter's message telling me how you are so amazing. You're always happy and smiling, and I love your laugh and hugs, and thank you for being there for me. If I would have never have changed my life, I would probably be stuck sitting on games, watching TV. They're doing their own things. I'm doing my own things, and I'd be depressed and in a state of wondering why my life sucked and why this was this and this was that. But I made a change. I made a decision, and coaching was a part of it. Getting into the personal development. So I was working on myself while helping other people work on themselves and growing an income from that. That's not a bad thing. Walmart makes income. All these other companies and businesses and everything. I think people look in their heads and they're like, MLMs. That's ridiculous. That's a pyramid scheme. That's this and that's that. Okay, I'm sorry. The CEO of Walmart will never, or like a regular worker at Walmart will never make more than the general manager at Walmart, right? Oh, did I tell you that I have people underneath me that can make more than I am? Possibly are making more than I am. Wait a minute. Exactly. So what I'm saying here is that these girls, like I said, I've been trying to have them join so that they can get their product paid for, work on their journey, and inspire other people to do the same thing. Plus, I get a discount. Hello. I know that this is kind of off subject and this is long, so I'm going to stop this here. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about the value and really start to have you guys lay that out on the scale. What is more valuable to you? How do you want to spend your money? And that is completely okay if you want to do it this way. But don't start saying that you can't afford things, because I guarantee you if you actually sat down, you could figure out what's more valuable to you and stuff. And then if you're saying like I can't afford things and you really want to, then why not invest in something that can grow your income and that can take you to the next level, bring you financial freedom, help as many people as you can. Hello, it makes whatever. So if you were like, hey Ashton, that coaching thing, I wonder what that is. That sounds great. That sounds awesome. I am running an event and it's up on Facebook, but I'll put the link in the comments below. And we're doing a live call tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. If you can't make that, we're doing another live call on the 14th at the same time, 8 p.m. Central Time. So once that comes up, I'll also post that underneath this video. But there's a few other tools and outlets that I can send to you if you can't make those times and everything. But remember, you guys get me as your free coach, and I would love to work with more people. I would love to help more people, and I would love to see their lives completely blossom just the same way that mine did, because it's like no words. There's not enough words in the dictionary that can describe where my life was and where it is now. And I've probably gone through the most crap in the last 7 years of my life, but I still had this positive outlook of love and joy and peace throughout it. Okay? So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And you know, one thing that I can tell you is that if any of that kind of touched your heart, or if you feel that inspired you, feel free to hit the share button. Like, it's always great to be able to have more people hear this and understand and stuff. So, all right, you guys have a great Wednesday. I have to get ready. We have church tonight, and I will talk to you later. See ya.